9/30/2019 special call council meeting order at 6:30 p.m. with the forum President Peter Drives, Councilman Ashton will do the invocation and prayer.
Father in heaven, we honor and glorify you. Thank you for this good day you've given us, this chance to come together and work in this city. And ask you please be with us at this time. Bless keep the work of our hands and the meditation of our hearts, Father. Thank you for our good employees and ask you please watch over them, particularly our police and fire. They go into harm's way, and please bring them home safely to their families. Thank you for this good nation that you give us, that we can come together and do work like this. And ask you please watch over all of the troops that are watching over us right now, and just keep them safe and in harm's way and bring them home. Thank you again for this opportunity. Thank you most of all for your son. In his name. Okay. Join me in the pledge of the United States flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And pledge to the Texas flag.
On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay, Marvin, the meeting cannot last longer than this prayer. Get going. Well, we want to welcome this large audience tonight. Normally, we don't have such a turnout.
It's the air conditioner.
Yeah.
What y'all have before you is about the third change that has happened with TAD and Tarrant County. I finally got the latest late this evening from Tarrant County, and according to the worksheet that I've done, and I have got it approved with Tarrant County late this afternoon, the effective tax rate based on our valuation this year, which is 21.4% more than it was last year. Currently, last year it was $254,903,718. This year it went up to $312,738,304, which after all the calculations were done from 2018 to 2019 taxes, we ended up with a effective rate this year of 0.628215, and the rollback rate is 0.678472 for $100 of value. On a house by the average value within the town of $95,866, that would calculate out to be $650.42, which I calculated using the rollback rate of 678472. You'll need any increase over the effective rate. You would need to hold two public hearings. I've scheduled one for August the 13th, which is a regular council meeting, and the second one, if everybody is on board with it, would be on Thursday, August the 22nd. And going through, every 1 cent that you increase is approximately $30,639 in additional revenue. The calculation on the rollback rate at 678472 is a tax rate increase of 7.9997. When you look at last year's rate, which was at 0.749400, because the values went up, the effective tax rate will come down, and because of that, it was nearly 12 cents under what it was last year, which was this year, as I said earlier, $62.8215. By inputting the projected revenue that we would receive, that with the expansion in the general fund that is planned this year, currently the FY 2020 budget for the general fund is in the red by $15,209. That what's in the memo is wrong. It's not 15406, it's 15209. The projected, I don't have the spreadsheets before you tonight of the general fund. I do have them. I also have the 5-year projection, but I'm waiting to get everything finalized in all of them before I present it to you. My recommendation is to go with the rollback rate of 67.8472, which generates around $2,452,000, which is an increase of about $190,900 over last year. Any questions? The purpose tonight is to discuss the tax rate.
So Marvin, I think it's just terminology, but you don't mean to say you want to adopt the rollback rate. You want to adopt something a smidge under the rollback rate.
Well, when I calculated it out with the new changes, it come out under the 8%, which is 7.9997. So I did use the total rollback rate, yes, sir.
So you're saying due to rounding, the rollback rate is the same as the proposed rate?
Yes, it is.
He's not saying to exceed the rollback rate, he's saying to take it up to the
rollback rate, yes, sir. Which is the max you can do without a petition for an election.
It's just under the rollback rate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's at the, I think.
It's right at it.
Yeah,
7
but it's
points.
under it.
Yeah, but it's under.
I think if we say we're adopting the rollback rate, that would enable a rollback election.
Yeah.
That's what the hearer hears when you say that.
Yeah, it's a smidgen under it, but.
So what is the rollback rate?
The rollback rate is, .678472.
Okay, and the county bless that?
Yes, sir.
Because normally, you say the rollback rate is X, and then the proposed rate is Y,
Yeah.
and they're different.
But do we have to set the rollback rate, or you can say you want to adopt the one which is the percentage?
You can do it less if you want.
But no, I'm saying instead of the rollback rate, say you adopt X, what comes under, just a smidgen under,
And right now, it's a smidgen under,
but you could say it's less than the rollback rate.
But
well, then,
I think Steve is concerned that if we say rollback rate, we're somehow declaring that we're gonna trigger an election.
Right.
So if we just say we're under, to make it clear that we didn't quite, not to change your numbers, but to make it clear that we're not going to the rollback.
Effective tax rate.
effective tax rate is the same rate compared to last year's taxes that you'll produce the same revenue as the year before. Yeah.
Proposed tax rate.
Well, see, the effective is 6.2, we're,
Yeah.
so we're above that, but
The
we still need
effective
to
rate
stay
is
under,
6.282.
we still need to stay under the rollback.
Yeah, so the proposed rate, if you wanted to, you could go under that 67.8472, which would be less.
So how much difference, if we went 7-1, just so that it's clear, what would that do here? Does that cost you like $100?
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it would be better to say the rollback rate is X, and then the rate we're doing is Y, and those two numbers would be different.
Okay.
I think that would be.
How about 67.8470?
Well, I mean, you can go 71. I mean, you know, it's just so that it's different. There's no confusion. Because in the earlier calculation, I thought there was a difference.
There was a difference, yes.
Yeah, okay. But when they redid the numbers, for some reason, that difference went away.
Yes.
And next year will be limited to 3.5.
3.